To my channel. It is time react. So guys, today I thought I would do something a little different for you guys. So right now I'm on YouTube. I'm on my page, and what I'm basically going to do is react on these thumbnails and what they're saying. So I've been seeing a lot of these apartment tours, living in the projects, and I think it's really like it has to be a skit, because look, let me tell you something. Nobody's lifelong American dream is to live in the projects, and it's crazy because these people get so many views on living in poverty and living poor. And when I see these type of videos, I always try to tell people, don't feed into this. Don't follow these type of people. If you want to be successful in life, your job is not to be on no waiting list waiting to get into the projects. If you are trying to get into projects, you need to be asking questions like, when do I need to be inside of my house before the pow start going off? You should be asking questions like that if you're trying to get into projects. But a lot of these people, like, this is all for views and stuff. Don't follow these people if you are someone that wants to do better in life. If you are someone that is looking to buy a home and you're looking to just live, look, because let me tell y'all something. Everybody's not going to be millionaires. Everybody's not going to be famous, okay? And with saying that, but you can live comfortable, okay? With saying that, you can live comfortable, okay? But do you really? That's why I don't even watch these apartment tours living in the projects. I just scroll on by it because it just makes me sick to my stomach that people would be out here promoting of how to go about being in the projects. Like, who wants to do that? So, like I said, don't follow these people. I really think it's all a skit and it's all to get views, which it is. But yeah, you can watch it or whatever, but don't do this. Your best bet, man, the best thing I can tell for young people, and you guys have it good because you're young, is the first thing is don't depend on your parents to do anything for you, okay? Don't depend on your parents to do anything for you. A lot of our parents, they weren't taught generational wealth, okay? They were only taught maybe go to college, get a good job so that you can pay these bills. They were never taught about generational wealth and passing it down to your kids. So what I would say to young people is don't depend on your parents to do to do anything for you. When you are in school, try to find a job when you're in school. You can get a work permit at, I know, 15, 16. You can get a work permit and you can start working, and while you're staying with your parents, you can start putting that money away. You know, if they need a little bit of money, which I wouldn't. I mean, it's hard when you as a parent are struggling, and then when your kid gets a job, you like, oh, can you pay this? Oh, that's not right. That's not right, because your kid, first of all, your kid didn't ask to be born. They didn't ask to be born in the poverty, and they didn't ask to be born into this world. So the best thing you can do, you don't have to take their whole freaking check. Hey, can I get $50? I need to take care of the water bill. Okay, but telling them, oh, you got to pay $500. Oh, you got to pay. I know somebody. I don't like to tell people's business, but somebody personally that one of their family members they were staying with was like, they wanted $500 a month. And I'm just like, if I'm paying that type of money to you, $500 a month, I just might as well settle down and just stay here for the long haul, because I'm not going to be able to save no money. How do you tell somebody, hey, you can live with me? I just need you to help out with bills. Okay. And then you try to take the whole check. Like, get the heck out of here. That's the BS when it comes to. That's why a lot of people don't deal with their family members, man. A lot of people don't deal with their family members, and that also goes for when you get a business and stuff. A lot of people don't bring in their family because some family members always want you to do extra stuff. They always want extra stuff, and like I tell anybody that has family, if you have a business, they don't get no discounts. Like it ain't no discounts. You gonna pay just like the next person. You gonna pay just like the next person. And if you don't like it, then be gone. Get on up out of here, because people are tired of giving. That's why a lot of businesses fail, because people are always, here come the family, and some people got large families. Here come the family wanting all these discounts. Like, oh, can I get that? No, you cannot. You can get it for the price it is on the board. And if you're not willing to pay that, then get the hell on up out of here. Now, it's sad to have to talk to your family members like that, but sometimes, guys, you gotta put your foot down, because people, I'm telling you, family or not, they will try to use you the best way that they can, and you do not want that to happen. Family is the quickest way to try to use you. And just like when I was watching The Curse of the Lottery, and I felt so bad for that one dude. He offed himself, because so many people was coming to him, and they was trying to make him feel guilty, make him feel bad that he wasn't just giving all his money. People think when you win the lottery, you just supposed to give all your money away. You supposed to do all this. You supposed to do all that. Yeah, if I ever won a lottery, I'm sorry, I wouldn't tell nobody. I wouldn't tell nobody. I would probably tell one person that I know personally. I would tell one person, but other than that, I'm sorry, I wouldn't tell nobody, because here come all these people going around. Oh, can I get this? Oh, can I get this? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. If I want to give it to you, yeah, I'll give it to you. But is anybody obligated to give people or family members money? No, you're not obligated to do nothing. Just make sure that you keep that in mind. If you ever hit it big, I would tell you, don't tell nobody, okay? Don't tell nobody. Give your little monies away to the people that you want to, and then let them know after that, look, I'm giving you this, and you're not getting no more. Don't come over here. Don't call over here. You're not getting no more, because I know how y'all. You're a very greedy person. Just tell them straight up, I know how y'all. You're very greedy, and you're lucky I'm even giving you this. You're lucky you're even getting this. So let's go. I like doing it like this, guys, because I can just continue to talk about certain things. But so now I'm looking at this lady, and she's pretty much saying that she travels the world, and she didn't have to work. She didn't have to work long years to actually do it. Look, I don't know what she's doing, but I think she's doing a little prostitution. On the side, lady. There's no way that you're or maybe she gets some kind of benefits. I'm thinking maybe she's with some kind of company where they give you because a lot of companies that people work for, they give you certain kind of perks, and that you can travel for free, and they'll pay for your hotel, they'll pay for your room, they pay for everything, room and board, they'll pay for all of that, but I don't care what you say. There's no way that you're going to be traveling the world doing all this, and you ain't got no auntie, okay? You ain't got no auntie, girl, bye. That's why a lot of times you can look at you can just read certain thumbnails, guys, and you can tell if it's BS or if it's true. And that's what I'm trying to do here today. It says single father demand that his child free girlfriend pays for his children's clothes. Okay, let me read it. Single father demands that his child-free girlfriend pays for his children's clothes. No, that's not her responsibility to pay for your children's clothes, dude. That's your responsibility. And that brings me back to the 4B movement, because y'all know what? The 4B movement, it did kind of die down, but it didn't. It didn't. A lot of those men, they were trying to ignore it. They didn't want to hear it. See, men don't like to hear that women don't really need them, and women are just good with just going their own way and being happy by themselves. Men don't want to hear that. So the only men that was really talking about is the men that really was caring about it, to tell you the truth, because a lot of men, there were a lot of men talking about it, but there were a lot of men that weren't talking about it. So, I want to talk about it because it kind of did die down. But yeah, women are still in that 4B movement. Don't think that it went away, guys. Women are still in the 4B movement. There's a lot of women that have went over there and they said they're tired. They're tired of all of it. It ain't just men that women are getting tired of. It's also those women that's pushing women to be with these men, pushing women to have kids early so that they can mess their life up. It's just a whole bunch of things. I remember I was watching this lady, and there's women, actually, if you go on TikTok and you Google it, women that don't have children, they will tell you how happy they are, how free they feel, that they can pick up and they can go anywhere. Like right now, I can go anywhere. I can, if I wanted to go on a small little vacation, me and my husband, we could just go. We could pick up and go. We don't have to worry about, if we want to go by ourselves, we don't have to worry about who's going to babysit our kids, getting a sitter. You can't trust sitters nowadays. Even if you do go on those platforms and say they do background checks, people are unpredictable, and people can snap whenever. You can have a person that's just a good person their whole life. They ain't did nothing bad. They ain't been in trouble. They ain't did nothing, and they just snap one day. That's just how the brain can work. But yeah, a lot of women are talking about they like it that they're single. Here's this one right there. So this one says, you're 35, single and childless. If you're 35 and up without children or a husband, watch this. There are a lot of women that are very content with their life, and they love being without a man. But those kind of women, you have to love your own company. And there's a lot of women out there and men that don't even love their own company. So if you don't even like being around yourself, how you gonna like being with other people? It's just not. It's not feasible. Like, just like people say, you have to love yourself to love anybody else. That is very true. If you don't love yourself, there's no way that you can give somebody else love. So that's the first place you need to start. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get my water intake. I got one of these big bottles. I'll show y'all in the next video. And I'll also show you, I got it from Walmart. And it was only $8.98. But I was supposed to start drinking at 8 a.m. Y'all already know what time it is. It's almost 3 something. I think it's almost 3 something now, or 4. So I'm probably just gonna sip on this, and I'll start tomorrow. I actually really started tomorrow. But yesterday, me and my husband went to Walmart, and we had to get some more vitamins. So I got us a multivitamin that we can take together. I got us B12, and these are all gummies too. I love gummies. What I get? Multivitamin, B12, and I also got the apple cider. If you can't drink that, because some people drink the that little concoction with the water, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and a little pink salt. A lot of people can't do that. It's too much for them, but it helps with burning fat. So if you can't do that, you can go to the store and get apple cider vinegar gummies, and you can just take, you're only supposed to take one a day. You can just take one of those a day. Also got us some collagen powder, And when I make the shakes, I just put a scoop in there. That's for like skin, to keep your skin nice and lifted and young. So I definitely had to do a vitamin run. So here's another one right here. If you haven't, this is the AFC podcast. If you haven't checked out, guys, go over there and check his channel out and subscribe to his channel and start following him. It's the AFC podcast. And he advocates for kids. He has loads of stories, interesting stories, guys, about these kids that are just, they're being treated like trash, man. Babies being treated like trash. Like, it's like these people have these children and they don't even want it no more. And then y'all also know you have a lot of copycat criminals that they will copy. It triggers them to see that, and they'll do it themselves. But it says, this title, it says, disgusting mother put bleach in 13-month-old baby's bottle. Why would you do something like that? What kind of people do we have in this world? When I say there are some evil people in this world, like they are devilish people in this world, you gotta be an idiot to do that to a kid. Why would you? What would? And I think I think a lot of these mothers are mad at the man. You're mad at the wrong person. You need to be mad at yourself for even laying down with a man that you knew wasn't going to take care of that kid. You knew he wasn't going to take care of that kid, and you still lay there and have it. Just like a lot of people say, well, DJ Just J, he started that babies for benefits, but a lot of these women have the babies for benefits. So, I mean, it's just crazy. There's so much stuff going on. It's just crazy. If you haven't, Troy's TV, go check his channel out too. He does great commentary. He does a lot of celebrity news and things like that. And he talks about regular stuff that's going on in the world too. But his main thing is celebrity news. And it's Trace TV. TROYCE TV. And this one is titled, I'm going to watch this later, Why No One Feels Bad for Kylie Jenner, Aging Like Cream Cheese and Beauty Standards. Yeah, because let me tell y'all something. I have seen a lot of celebrities without makeup. And when I tell you a lot of them, those women look horrible without that makeup. A lot of them need that makeup. They have all kind of blemishes. The skin is looking kind of old. They have that grayish look to their skin. I don't know. You gotta take care of your skin. You just do. I use a lot of scrubs, like scrubs that have like brown sugar in them. Sometimes I make my scrubs. I make them homemade. I make homemade scrubs too. Very good for your face. Okay, let me see. What was right about? Oh, this one is talking about women that lie and say that they're divested and things like that. When he comes back, they always do. Don't answer that phone. Okay, so I never really watched Just Jazzy. I never really did commentary on her. I would have to go look at one of her channels and look to see. Because at first, I thought it was My Jazzy Life, Just Jazzy. I was like, My Jazzy Life? I said, she got another channel. But then I seen that it was a different lady. And on this one, Planet Mimi TV, if you haven't subscribed to her, look, I'm doing shout outs today. Go subscribe to Planet Mimi TV. She does a lot of reactions on like My Jazzy. Like like the mommy sector. But she said Just Jazzy's on again, off again. Girlfriend is moving into. Oh, I gotta watch that one later on. Queen Blama said it. She's another one. Go subscribe to her channel. Queen Blama said it. Now Blama is spelled Blahma. Blahma. Queen Blama said it. The rest is spelled like it's heard. So they said new CPS reports on. she calls her Stink Nika, but I just call her Nika. Unfit Mother of the Year. I definitely gotta watch that one. So she had some new CPS reports. Hassan, I watch him sometimes. But every time I talk about him, I always had to say I don't believe everything that he says, which I don't agree with everything that he says. Sometimes he says some stuff is very disrespectful. But if y'all don't know Pop Smoke, they're saying that his killer is free. If y'all don't know, his killer was a minor. I think the guy that unalived him, I think he was like 15, if I'm not mistaken. He was like 15. And they said he's free. I'm telling you, that's what happens in a lot of these situations. That's why a lot of these minors do what they do. They do these crimes. And people are afraid to do stuff. People are afraid to protect themselves because they're scared that, oh, this is a minor, so they're not going to really get any time, or they can do what they want and they get off. They got to stop doing that. They got to start really letting these minors know, hey, if you unalive somebody, you're going to get life. And a lot of these minors, they just ain't in the right state. Put them in a Commonwealth state. I bet you some money that dude he would have got almost a life sentence. It's like they want the crime to keep going on. Because a lot of times when these minors do these crimes, they continue. They don't stop. They continue because they feel like, oh, I got off with this. Well, I can go do something else. And that's what a lot of them do. Okay, so if I'm doing guys, this is a video I'm hoping you're sitting here watching, because if you're just coming on YouTube and you really don't know where to go and you're kind of like stuck, but you like the reactors and you like a little bit of gossip sometimes, you definitely want to listen to this video. I'm glad you're here. We have the Erics. You need to go subscribe to her channel. She definitely keeps up with a lot of the current mommy sector news. She does a lot on Liv's life and My Jazzy Life. She likes reviewing and reacting to My Jazzy Life. So this one says Jasmundo treats the kids to a long awaited Applebee's outing. Livy Pooh birthday bash. So I think I watched half of this, but I didn't get to the part where My Jazzy Life had took the kids out to Applebee's. And I really want to watch that because I'm trying to keep up on what My Jazzy Life is eating. Since we're going to do this whole weight loss journey with this lady, yeah, we're going to need to keep up with what you're eating, because what you're not going to do is try to play my subscribers out that you doing this healthy life. We already clocked you at Popeye's Pizza Lady, okay? So right now, guys, I'm actually, y'all think I'm playing, I'm actually going to write this down. I am going to track, since she wants to track stuff, I'm going to track what, from here now, what My Jazzy Life is eating that she's not supposed to be eating. My Jazzy Life. Now, she said that her goal weight is 200 pounds, right? And I think her current weight is 112. All right. Now, I don't know if the rest of the time she wants to bulk up or she wants to tone. She doesn't need to be lifting weights. My Jazzy Life does not need to be lifting weights. She's already broader in her shoulders. And if she starts to lift weights, girl, you just gonna bulk up like a man. You need to tone. You need to do stuff like she needs to do like push-ups. Like do a couple push-ups and just tone it out and try to she needs to really lose the weight off of her arms if she's gonna see any kind of toning. So we have her at her goal weight is 200 pounds, and right now her current weight is 212 point. I think it was point something. I don't remember. Okay, so I'm gonna put a line under her name, and we're gonna put Popeye's Chicken. Popeye's Chicken, and she was eating fries too. Yo, I caught her. She was eating fries too. And I think one time, what was that last time she said she was eating something that she wasn't supposed to be eating? I don't even remember. So now we're going to put Applebee's. And what I'm going to put beside that is we're going to put what did she eat. So I'm going to just put a hyphen and we're going to put what she Alexa, how many calories is in Popeye's chicken a piece?
The calories in Popeye's chicken vary depending on the piece and the preparation method. On average, a piece of Popeye's chicken contains around 400 calories. It is important to note that the calorie content may vary depending on the size of the piece and the preparation method.
Oh, I don't care about that because she probably had one of those she probably had a big old thigh. Let's just be honest. Alexa, how many calories is in a Popeye's chicken breast?
Popeye's bona fide spicy chicken breast contains 420 calories. This is primarily due to its high fat content, which stands at 27 grams, and its limited carbohydrate intake, with only 13 grams of carbohydrates. These nutritional details make the Popeye's chicken breast a relatively high calorie option compared to other chicken breast varieties.
Okay, y'all, so we just gonna keep it at 400 calories, okay? So, I gotta figure out how 400 calories, how many pounds is it? Alexa, if I eat 400 calories, how many pounds did I put on?
From NIH.gov, eating just 150 calories more a day than you burn can lead to an extra 5 pounds over 6 months.
Wow. She said 150 calories. So we ain't even gonna do all that. We'll just count the calories up or whatever. So we had Popeye's chicken with fries. Now they had biscuits, mashed potatoes. Now, look, the thing is, I don't know what she ate. She could have ate the biscuits, the mashed potatoes. She's not gonna show y'all that on camera. That's why I tell a lot of people, like a lot of these people on here, especially if they doing fitness stuff and health journeys, they're not going to show you when they eat bad. They're only going to show you the good. So I don't know. She could have had a biscuit. She could have had a fry. But I know I seen her eat some fries, and I know that she had a piece of that daggone chicken. Because who the heck goes to Popeyes and don't get no chicken? Come on now. So... okay, I'm gonna watch that, and I'm gonna watch that today. Y'all can watch it on the Eric's channel too, and you can also go to My Jazzy Life's videos and go watch it. But so this guy right here, they said Nika stealing from Dollar General. I gotta watch that one. This man right here said everyone needs to prepare for homelessness. I'll watch that one later. I can't really say that. I can't really say that everyone needs to prepare for homelessness. That's only for people that never prepared for life, to me. People that never prepared for life and just thought that everything was going to be so great and good, those are the ones that's going to be preparing for homelessness. Because come on, like the celebrities, you think they own the celebrities own their stuff. Now, a lot of celebrities, if I was a celebrity and I had all that money, I would buy my own land. I would buy my own land. Because you never know with those houses. Like, you can buy a house and then it just be a whole bunch of bull crap. That's why people always tell you, why don't y'all be listening? Why do y'all think that a lot of people tell you guys, hey, go buy land. Go buy land. Stop purchasing these houses. Stop purchasing these houses that a lot of times in the back end it's not even yours. If you don't pay the payments on that mortgage and stuff like that, where does your house go? You see what I'm saying? Where does your house go? It goes up somewhere, and maybe they'll probably they'll put a lien on your house. They'll put a lien on your house. Then it's better if you buy your own land and build your own stuff. They cannot touch it. You cannot touch something that I put all my hard-earned money in. I build up from the ground and I purchase my own land. You can't come over here and tell me anything. And sometimes they will try to tell you, like, y'all remember what happened with the Indians and stuff, and those people came, and the people came and stole and tried to steal their land. That still happens today in this world. People will try, if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know the laws and stuff of things that's going on in this world, people will try to come and try to take your stuff and try to steal your land. There's been plenty of stories about people that has tried to come and take over somebody's stuff. Like these squatters are, let's talk about squatters. Squatters are the main ones. That is a great example of somebody trying to come, don't own nothing, and try to take your stuff over. That's why I told you these squatter laws are getting out of hand, and people are getting tired. People are going to just start to take matters into their own hands, and you're going to be finding a lot of off squatters in these people's houses. That's what's going to start happening. This is just another way for the government and whoever else that want to come and own your property. And own your property. Because I bet they got all these laws for these squatters. I bet you some money if a squatter was able to take over your house and claim your house after years. Sometimes it takes it depends on your state law. That's why I always tell people, read your state law and know what's going on in your state. But say, for instance, a squatter successfully takes over somebody's property, right? Let me tell you something. The government ain't gonna give those squatters. Those squatters don't even have no money to buy the home. So what happens is what they gonna do is the government is gonna take that house and then they're gonna put liens on it and all that, and they're gonna take the property over from you. And then you're gonna have to jump through all these hoops just to get your house back. You're gonna have to pay all this money, all these fees just to get your house back. That's why they put the squatters' rights up, because these people don't want you living anywhere comfortable. They're greedy. They want it all for themselves. And the perfect way for them to try to bamboozle you guys and pull this wool over our heads is to bring these squatters in and tell them that they have rights, even though they don't have crap. They don't have no money. They don't have no job. They don't have crap. They're practically homeless, but they can come in your house and live there instead. And if they stay long enough, they can take over your property. They're not going to be able to pay anything when they do take over the property. They're not going to be able to pay any kind of bills or anything in the house. They're not going to be able to pay for the water, the sewage. They're not going to be paying for the rent, mortgage, or anything. And on top of that, that's when the government comes in, or the banks or whoever, and they come in and they put a lien on a lot of these houses, and then you have to jump through hoops and pay them all this money. It's ridiculous. You're really getting slapped in the face if you really look at it. You're really getting slapped in the face if you really look at it. It's just beyond me how this world works. It really is. So this says how American Gen Z reacted to being drafted in the army. A lot of them don't want to go, but a lot of them do need to go because a lot of them ain't doing nothing here. A lot of them not doing nothing here. You might as well go into the army, hope to do a set prayer, and tell God, please God, I'm doing this. I don't have anything left in me. There's nothing that I really want to do in this life, but please just keep me safe and that I get out this war. And then you can collect your pension like a lot of these people do. A lot of people go into the army maybe for 2 years, and then they get a nice little pension that can help them live out. They get that pension for the rest of their life. I mean, you ain't doing nothing anyway. This one says, a man will show you who he is attracted to if you remain quiet and observe. If he hates his ex, you're cooked. You may. I don't believe that neither. I've heard a lot of people say that if he hates his ex, he's not going to like you. That's a lie. That's the most biggest lie I can tell you, guys, because I have dealt with, something, and they can't stand their ex. But we never had no problems. We never had no problems. We didn't like the relationship. You know, the relationship just wasn't, it wasn't the it thing. But I don't agree with that. If he hates his ex, he just hates his ex. Maybe she was a terrible woman. That's what's wrong with people. You guys always want somebody to love somebody and do this, that, and the third, and they were a horrible person. How do you love a horrible person? I don't believe that. I think that's some crab stuff to say. If he hates his ex, he's gonna hate you. That's a lie. Let's see, if men putting women down make you feel better about yourself, check that. A man will show you who he is attracted to. Pay attention. Yeah, you can just, my ex ended up with the woman he always made fun of. Yeah, you can basically tell the women that men typically go for. And let me tell y'all something. A lot of men will lie. Let me tell you what men lie about. Say, for instance, you meet a man and you know, he has a kid by another woman, and you finally find her picture. Maybe you find her picture on social media, and she looks dog ugly. Like I can't even say dog ugly because there are some dogs that are so cute. So I can't even say that, but she looks very unattractive. She's overweight. She just looks a hot mess. He will lie and say she didn't look like that in her younger years. Bull crap. She looked exactly like that in her younger years. You're just embarrassed because you laid down with something looking like something out of the living dead, guy. So a lot of men will lie about it. And men that will even lie about sleeping with somebody that looks like something from The Walking Dead. That's not somebody you want to be with, because what else would he lie about? He'll lie about anything. And a lot of men lie about it. They will lie and say she did not look like that when I first got with her. He's lying. She definitely looked like that when he got with her. It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts around it. She couldn't have changed that drastically from what she looked like before. Boy, bye. So this is Planet Mimi again. My Jersey Life says we got it wrong. Okay, they said Strong Mama Chrissy says you will never see her 9 kids on vacation with her. That's a lot of kids. Maybe she's scared of somebody will get lost. That's a lot of kids. This lady got 9 kids, and I think she's pregnant again. So now she has 10 kids. Let me count these little figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, she has. But she said she was pregnant again. I don't know if that was just to get more views. Who knows? But that's a recent video. This woman said the dating scene is getting worse. The dating scene has been worse. The dating scene has always been worse. So this guy said discussing why he will never visit Jordan again. I don't know. Here's one that said Africans are jealous. Black Americans are native to American. Yeah, I heard that a lot of Africans were saying that Black Americans in America that we're lazy and we don't do anything. And I'm just not going to respond to that stupid mess. Sometimes things don't need to be responded to. I just let other people respond to it. How do you not get annoyed in long-term relationships with men? Women, how do you not? Long-term. Oh, so that's probably long-term relationships. Like if you've been with a man for 8, 9 years and he still hasn't popped the question. I would say after a year, if he still ain't popped the question, he probably ain't going to. You might as well pack your things up and go. I wouldn't even wait a year. Some people wait 6 months. Like if in 6 months he don't know if you the one, you need to leave, sis. You need to leave. So it's this lady Bianca, how I got HIV story time. And the thing is, she don't even look like she has it. That's the crazy part about it. She's 27. I might watch that later. But I told y'all, I don't know if I told y'all this story before when I went to the doctor for a checkup. And my doctor asked me, was I using condoms? I was like, no. And he said, you should still use them. He said, I know you're married and stuff. He said, but you should still use them just to be careful. So basically what he is saying is that he's probably seen a lot of married couples, married people that have came up in there with some shit and found out they had some shit. And that is true. Just because you're married, you should still be careful. You should still be careful. Especially if you're not for sure. If you're having doubts about your husband, that he could or he would do some stuff like that. Especially if he's cheated before, yeah. Divested, Zolock. I watched them too. But the thing is, I don't know, you might not like Divested Zola. She can be hard. Like with a lot of situations. Like, you would have to just go watch her and then make your own assumption. But, steal her man backfire. Popular TikToker Brene is sued for being a side chick. Yeah, you can be sued for being a side chick. You definitely can. They said trans man caught his girlfriend cheating on him with biological man. Mm. Okay, why second chances for cheaters rarely work? Okay, guys, so that's it for today. I just wanted to go through some of these. This is something new I'm gonna start doing. Just looking at the thumbnails and giving my little opinion on it. Because look, I don't have to watch a whole video to give my opinion on anything. Oh, there's Eat with Q, y'all. So if y'all don't know, Eat with Q just came out with a video. She's eating rotisserie chicken, and that's probably that rotisserie chicken that she got from the store when she was shopping to go to Nigeria. So she probably scheduled this video to come out, because this video is one day ago, and she's already in Nigeria. So this was a video that she put to schedule to come out. So don't be confused. Like, hold up, is she here? Or no, she's not here. She's in Nigeria. But yeah, y'all, that's my time. I'll see you guys later. Subscribe.